So we're looking at team of the season, David De Gea. He is 6'4", 1-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's got pretty nice stats overall in terms of what a goalkeeper does. I find goalkeepers really inconsistent on this game. One day they play amazing, the next day they play terrible, and there is a little bit of a secret to the reason why, which I'll show you in a minute. In terms of traits, he's got save with feet, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it does help with those driven crosses or driven passes across the goal. But cautious for crosses, I absolutely hate the most, because that means you have to manually bring him out for corners or crosses, because they're so broken this year that if he doesn't come out, it's a bit of a problem. I've already played a couple games with him in Champs already, so we're going to show you a little bit of footage of what he did in there, and then we're going to go into the game for this review. In terms of chemstyles, we've gone for glove. And the reason why we went for glove, we look on footbin, as you can see here, it gives him 99 diving, 99 handling, and 92 positioning. I didn't boost his reflexes because he has 92, but on top of that as well, he already has 89 reactions. So I thought, with the boost of the reflexes and the reactions being that high, it didn't make any sense to me. So I might as well max out his positioning, his diving, and his handling, hoping that he can catch the ball a bit better and, you know, get us a counter-attack on the way. We're going to be doing our gameplay in Champs. We'll talk about chemstyles, pricing, what I thought about the card, and much more at the end of the review on footbin. That being said, let's go jump into some gameplay, but have a word from today's sponsor first. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. And what a save from De Gea there. What a save that was. So this is some of the clips from the gameplay, as I was mentioning the day before. Him just doing a couple saves here and there. With some goalkeeper carrying here. And we've gone 1-0 down, unfortunately. Felt like he should have saved that. Tell me kick-off glitch isn't real. Tell me kick-off boost isn't real. What a save. But that is an unbelievable save in that situation because it was from the kick-off. This is what I was saying about people basically knowing how to score in a game. No keeper can really save that. It's like your typical go-to goal in FIFA. And our opponent does do it again. But here's the moment I was talking about, him making a great save across goal there. But that one we conceded is also because of how people know how to score in situations. You can see here, Foot Champs, we're playing this one in classic match as well, trying them in different situations, and our opponent's been a little bit toxic. And this one was an unbelievable save because it was how it was. So as you saw from the gameplay just before now, they were clips from a couple games in Champs that I played. He made some unbelievable saves and some shots that just can't be saved. In terms of what I'm noticing with him, like I said, the outside the foot cross shot or even crosses in general, it's a little bit cautious with, which is annoying, but the save with feet is actually coming in pretty clutch. Again, our opponent's got a pretty strong team, so we're going to see how we do with this. But with De Gea, we're not going to just sit there and let our opponent run through. We're going to play the game normally, and if there's clips in this where he gets the saves in, you'll see them. If there's chances that he maybe should have saved, we'll see here. Our opponent might be through already with Puskas. De Gea's come out, and that is not a very good start from him there. Maybe should have saved that with the boosted handling, but it is what it is. De Gea would have saved there, a bit at him, but it's a good save. Shame he didn't catch it, but not a problem again. It's making a couple saves in this. So unfortunately our opponent has rage quit. Not really much to show you in terms of what De Gea performed for us. He let in that shot right at the start, but we could argue that was the kickoff glitch to get boosted off that. But in terms of position, he only had one dribble, doesn't really matter. In terms of passing, complete your passes 2-2. Defending is what it is. Then we have the saves here. 3 shots against him, 2 on target, 1 save, 1 conceded, and 1 shot was blocked. As you can see from the previous chances, he did okay. It's really hard to do reviews on goalkeepers because it generally comes down to 1, your opponent's skill. Are they good at scoring the goals in terms of crossing across the keeper or even in terms of green shot? Do they break the mechanics in terms of doing broken mechanics all the time? Are they good against people that move their goalkeepers? And is it down to AI letting you play at the time? So there is many factors with goalkeepers. I can only tell you what I've done with him. We played 3 games with him, and I have to say, he's good. I don't think he's going to change the team in any way. I do find that some people might find he's amazing and some people might find he's terrible. And that's kind of how it works with goalkeepers, unfortunately. But we will jump onto football now, talk about his pricing and what I thought of everything else. So it's about 46,000 coins. And the thing with goalkeepers are, in particular, it generally comes down to their pricing being expensive or not on how often they're packed. So if we use Team of the Years, for example, they hold their price for longer because they're rarer than Team of the Seasons. We are going to get ourselves some more Premier League goalkeepers next Friday of recording, so in a couple of days' time. Could also affect his price. I do like David De Gea. I do think he's a good goalkeeper. I'm not a big fan of the save with his feet. But he also did very, very well with his feet at times. He's also really good at coming out for crosses in terms of people doing low passes across the box. Because of those high reflexes and reactions, really works in his favour. The only negative I have is caution with crosses as a trait. Not a big fan of that, to be honest. I don't really like that. In terms of chem style, went for glove. Let me know if you wanted to use a different one. If you have been using them, let me know if it's been good for you or bad. Really try and look at this with an open mind because, like I said, it depends on your opponent's ability to score, whether the keeper's good or not. And what I mean by that is if you play at the top of the top rank, people can score against any goalkeeper because they know exactly how to score because it's a game. There are broken ways to score. Against people who are lower divisions who like to shoot at De Gea, I will say with De Gea, in terms of just doing default saves and default shots against him, he's very, very good, very consistent. He's a little bit dangerous when your opponent likes to cross the ball on the edge of the box. Because of that caution with crosses, he doesn't come out. So you have to either move him with your goalkeeper movement or hold down wild triangle to try and get him. Doesn't always get the ball. But this is going to be a short review on goalkeepers because there isn't much. Let me know, like I said, if you have any questions about this card or any other card in the game. Comment down below if you're new to the channel as well. Smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. See ya.